All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Two Coles podcast, I guess. Again, without our boy Ars, but that'll be
Ours
changed.
will be back when Cole goes
He'll
back
be
to
he'll be
Utah.
back. He'll be back next episode for sure, right, Spence? But um yeah, we're doing this we're filming this episode in the midst of Thursday night football, which
Hmm.
as we know
Which is
is
terrible.
it's a
Justin
shit
Fields
bowl.
threw a pick on like the 5 or some shit.
Spence, I'm not gonna lie, it might be worse than the Broncos and
Yeah,
Colts
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Not,
Terrible Thursday night matchups.
Dude, I don't know what to think of fucking Justin Fields. Like, is it the team or is it
I
him? Like, I don't
I
know.
I don't think he's gonna ever be a top 5 guy, but I think he has top 10 potential, and I think the Bears definitely don't help that. But he's never gonna be considered the best quarterback. I don't see him as an MVP guy. But he
Who you
I
got? Who you got for this game?
um
I got
I
Redskins.
I think the Bears are gonna pull it out, but we'll see.
All right, bro. Let's get into our first segment. Introduce him, my brother.
All right. So segment numero uno. Um, we are going with can or no can.
Can no can, ba.
Can no can. You know the pigeon had to come out.
Can no
So
can. Get it.
basically, I will say a game or something that could possibly happen, and we will each determine can or no can. So
Let's
first
do
one,
it.
USC beats Utah. Can, no can.
Definitely can. Definitely can.
I
Um, definitely can see USC beating Utah, even though they're surprising underdogs going into Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, which I will be attending.
on the
But
field.
not on the field.
Okay.
Probably it's gonna be with the USC people because a USC this USC player, I think Gino Quiones is hooking it up for us. So
Shut him
we'll be
out.
yeah, shout out to you. We'll be on the USC sideline, probably rooting for USC. I don't know. I think Cole would probably be rooting for you, so I'll be
Yeah.
rooting for USC. But it's gonna be a tough one for SC, the biggest test of the year. Utah is the best two win or two loss team in the country.
It's true.
They have a great defense, a great quarterback, but I can see USC coming in, and Caleb Williams does need to play his A game along with Jordan Addison. But I can see a situation where USC beats them, but it's gonna be tough for sure. What you think, my brother? Can no can?
Um, can I'm definitely concerned about this game. UCLA concerns me a little, like slightly more, but I think Utah. I agree with Joel Klatt here. They are committed to pounding the rock. I believe they have the most carries. They average the most carries per game in the Pac-12. And USC, although they lead the country in sacks and picks, they do not stop the run very well. They're a team that has to play from ahead. And I'm definitely concerned with a ball control type of offense. You get to 10, 11, 12, 13 play drives and you score, and you kind of force USC to play catch up with, which is they honestly don't ever do. And I think Utah has definitely the best chance out of the teams that have played them so far to beat them, especially at home. Utah's crowd should be pretty amped for this game, I'm assuming. But I think at the end of the day, you see the tape last week, Utah gave up 42 points to UCLA, who did play well, but they don't have a quarterback like USC does. They don't have an explosive offense like USC does, although they still have a great offense. And so I think at the end of the day, USC will end up outscoring them. I'm predicting it being more like a like a 31, maybe 24, 27 type of game. I think it's going to be a higher scoring game.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that for sure. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Oklahoma State beats TCU at TCU.
I got TCU here. I think that crowd is going to be electric. I think they're playing some of the best football I've seen TCU play in a while. They are definitely contenders for the Big 12 championship. And I think they prove it this week by showing the Cowboys that they're that guy at home. And I'm excited for this game too. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing, but I have the Horned Frogs here.
I think, I think, well, I would say can. I think Oklahoma
Mhm.
State can definitely beat TCU. I think these are two of the best quarterbacks in the Big 12 this year. But I think Spencer Sanders' ability to throw and pass the ball, and
Mhm.
his ability to lead I believe he's a fifth year senior. I got, I got, I got Oklahoma State by a game winning field goal here. I think
Wow.
um, against
Wow.
against TCU, and
And
I think
they're favored, right? Oklahoma
no,
State
they're
Cowboys.
actually not favored. They're getting 4 points.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to switch that up for the
Twitter.
5 game picks. I'm gonna have to go Oklahoma State +4
All
against
right.
TCU at TCU. But I think it's gonna be a good game. I think Oklahoma State's gonna get it done
Oh, for sure.
at the end for sure.
Oh,
For
for sure.
sure.
All right. Our next pick is Penn State. Can they upset the number four team in the country?
Fuck no.
Wolverines.
It's Wolverines, baby. It's go
Oh,
blue. It's go blue all the way, bro. Come on now.
big
I
Michigan
got
guy.
I got Mish. I got Mish at the big house. Is gonna be rocking. Big Saturday. Big news Saturday. I definitely got Mish. Um, to beat Penn State. It'll be a good game. But
Oh,
the I think uh Blake Corum, the run game for Michigan, the defense, the pass rush. Um, I think they get to the quarterback, and I think Michigan pulls this one out as they always do. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be pretty, but that's Michigan football for you. Let's run it, ground and pound, and play some defense, baby. That's Big Ten football.
yeah, I agree here. I think Penn State is gonna be the best competition they faced so far, but I don't see them. I do not see them winning this game. So I got the Wolverines with Blake Corum out there
Hell
running
yeah.
the ball. It
Hell
will
yeah.
be close though.
I
It will
think
be
yeah, it's
close.
gonna be a close game for sure.
It's
Penn
gonna be
State's
a field
a
goal
good.
game.
It's gonna be a good team. All right, my brother. Let's get to the NFL. Will the Steelers beat the spread? They're getting 8
8.
at the.
Um, Originally it was 14, and I was gonna say yes because I don't think the Bucks will score that much.
Was
But
it 14? I don't think spreads jump 14-8.
I'm fairly certain it was. It doesn't matter. Um,
No, 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 brother. The Steelers were getting 14 at the Bills last week. That's what you're thinking of.
that's where I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say no. I do not
Wow.
believe in the offense right
Wow.
now. I think offensively, we look Kenny Pickett, he made his first career start last game. He still needs some time to develop, but it's horrendous. Their wide receivers, I think Claypool's playing a little too inconsistent right now. He should be the first target out there, but I'm pretty sure Pickens might lead the team in receptions. I have to check that, but he's their first option. I think Claypool needs to step up. I think our back is still hurt. He still has that foot sprain or that foot.
You think Claypool's the number one option over Deontay Johnson?
I think Pickens is the number one option. I think Chase should be the number one option. I don't think Johnson is the number one option guy with those two on the field. I think he's two, to be honest. Um, we obviously don't have a great receiving tight end. And I think defensively, I did watch some film, like I said last weekend,
Watch some film.
last
Okay.
episode, all 22, only $5 a month. But that front, they need TJ Watt. They need him bad. They do not generate pressure. I don't think they will get after Brady much. They're going to struggle to stop the run like they did last year. And Brady doesn't turn the ball over. So I don't see any picks, which is what we do best. I got the Bucks like 17-9 or 6, something just
I got them by
embarrassing.
40. Give me
Folded.
the Bucks by 40. Steelers are due. They're the fucking dog water.
Okay, but the Bucks offense is very like pedestrian right now. It's not very good. They're gonna win by defense, obviously.
They're gonna win by at least 20. That's what I got them
No,
at.
they're not. I'll put a case on that.
Nah, I'm cool. All right. Um, will the Bills prove they're the best team in the AFC with a win over the Chiefs at Arrowhead?
No, can. I fully believe that the Chiefs are the best team in the AFC. So I think how this question is just disrespectful. It already implies that the Bills should be considered the best team over the Chiefs. So no, no way. I think I do agree that the Chiefs, I was on some first things first with the the most prominent Chiefs fan, Nick Wright, and the Chiefs do not play deep balls well, which the Bills obviously will. Stephon Diggs, you got Gabriel Davis, but I think the Bills will shred them in that aspect. However, I think the Chiefs offensively is it's actual magic. Like Pat is that guy. Period. He's that guy.
Is he better than Josh Allen right now?
Yes. Yes. No doubt in my mind.
No doubt.
No
That's
doubt in my mind. Josh
wow,
Allen.
that boy
Josh
though.
Allen to me, yes, he can compete for an MVP this year, but has he won one? No. Has he won a Super Bowl MVP? No. Has he even been to one? No. And so Pat is that guy. Period. End of story. He's it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be like it was Monday night with Vegas. That place is gonna be rocking in Chiefs red, and
They got
it
they got the
it'll
best
be
stadium, bro. They got the best fan
yeah.
base for
I
sure.
think it'll be decided by 3 points or less. I can smell overtime. Honestly, I smell it. But I'm gonna be honest, the Chiefs are gonna find a way to pull off a win. Travis Kelce still gets multiple touchdowns this week. I don't think anyone's stopping them. They can run the football. That offense is gonna drive down the field and score. And I think one thing is true here. I don't think Pat turns it over more than once, and it's probably zero. I think Josh Allen, I can see him throwing a pick or two or a pick and a forced fumble. I see at least one turnover. I really do.
All right, I got the Chiefs too, but I think I think the gap between Mahomes and Josh Allen is not as big as you think. I think
Oh,
Andy Reid. I mean, Patrick Mahomes benefits off of Andy Reid so much. He's the best play caller in the game of football, a top three head coach in the game of football, and that really helps him. Their play calling is unreal when I watch them. It like you said, it's magic. Like what they're doing. Like you have to have a quarterback who can do all that stuff, but
Just part of it.
you have to have a coach who has the balls to call those plays and the creativity to call those plays.
And it helps to
Um,
have the best tight end in the league.
yeah, so definitely think it benefits him a lot. But um, I love Josh Allen, man. I think he's a man amongst boys out there, running over fucking DBs, stiff arming linebackers. He's doing it on the in the passing game, in the running game. It's basically all him. I love both players, but I definitely think I would give the nod to Mahomes right now. So there's that. And the last one for this segment of Can No Can, Spence. Can the Cowboys hand the Eagles their first loss of the season on Sunday Night Football in Philly?
All I have to do, all I have to say is, yes, sir, bless, sir, never stress, sir. Give me them
Cooper,
boys.
give
I
you
got
Cooper.
the star. I did not like Dallas, but I like Micah Parsons. 11 from heaven. I think he eats. And I think seeing what happened against the Cardinals last week, only dropping 20 points, a very, very close game. I think when you play the Cowboys, that is one of the best defenses we've seen in a while. They're good on all fronts, all position groups. I'm almost done. I will go out there.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
It's a fly.
He's getting in trouble.
Um, I got the Cowboys with Cooper Rush starting. I think you go with Pollard and Zeke. They pound that. They will run for at least 100 yards total. I'm gonna say 150, probably two tubs. And I think the Cowboys win in like 19-17 type of fashion. I got them boys.
Goddamn boys.
Period.
What I said, I think I
Yeah.
said I got them boys too, even though I like Dak over Coop. But I got them boys. I love their defense, man. Definitely the top three defense in this league, along with the Bucks and I think who has another good defense? Philly, right?
Philly's got a good no, the 49ers.
Oh, the Niners. That's right.
The
But
49ers and the Bills and the Cowboys are top three, I think, in total
I think
defense.
the boys are for sure up there. Yeah, I got the boys. I think they can hand the Eagles a loss, even though I love Jalen Hurts and I love what the Eagles are doing down there. Um,
And I think if the Cowboys win on Sunday and they show me what they've shown me the last 4 weeks, oh, Cowboys go to the NFC Championship game this year.
that's not even a spicy take, bro. Come on now.
Cole,
Say they win the Super Bowl.
I
Tell
don't
it.
know about the Super Bowl because Kansas City looks too damn good, and so do
Then
the
you ain't
Bills.
spicy enough. You
But
ain't spicy enough.
Cole, if the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, that's gonna be crazy because it's been almost 30 years since they've.
30 years. That'd be kind of nuts for sure. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. All right. Let's get to our next segment, my brother. Since you gotta go kill that fly soon, let's do this. So we're doing the what is most likely segment. So
Whew.
this so I like this one. I like this one. Let me go. Let me start it off. So we got Texas runs the table or Tennessee wins the SEC.
What is most likely?
I think both of these, you know what? I'm gonna say Texas runs the table, bro.
Yeah.
Tennessee, because let me say this: they both got tough schedules. I think Texas plays a top 25 ranked opponent the next 5 weeks, but
Mm-hmm.
they can. I believe Quinn Ewers with
Mm-hmm.
Quinn Ewers back, one of the best quarterbacks and weapons in the Big
Oh
12,
yes,
along with
they
that
look
defense.
damn good.
I think they can run the table, and I don't think Tennessee can win the SEC. You know why,
Yep.
Spencer?
Why?
Because they gotta play the best two teams in
And
the fucking nation. They
and
gotta play Bama
yeah.
and they gotta play Georgia. And you know what? They're gonna lose at least one of those games. And then you gotta play Kentucky, which is not a fucking stroll in the park. Spence,
No, 100%,
I got Texas running the table. That's most likely.
100%. I mean, Tennessee, although we both think they win this week against Bama, with
I don't think that. I don't think that. I think they cover the spread.
I think Tennessee wins with Bryce Young out, I believe.
Oh, Bryson gonna play. He gonna play.
Bryce Young gonna play.
He gonna play. Trust me. I got inside info. I got inside info.
You got inside
I got
info.
inside info. I know Bryce. I know Bryce. He gonna play. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Okay, well, assuming Bryce Young is out, I have Tennessee at home in Neyland. However,
Oh, you know the
they
stadium, huh?
Neyland Lights, baby.
Is that the
Old
stadium?
Rocky Top. Yes,
Nealon, is that what it's called? Oh, you know
yes.
your shit, huh?
They're gonna be
Where
singing
they
Old
located?
Rocky Top. You gotta learn
Where
the
they
lyrics
located at?
anyway.
Hey, where they located at?
Tennessee,
Yeah, where? What part?
Nashville, or Knoxville.
Knoxville, Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Nashville is Vandy, bro.
Vandy.
It's the
Knoxville is
worst.
Tennessee.
It's the worst at a SEC team.
It's Tennessee, or no, Vanderbilt is
And
Vandy.
all right,
Um,
fuck your shit.
they play Tennessee Martin next week. They're probably smoking them. I've never heard of Tennessee Martin. Anyway, then they have Kentucky, as you said, and then they play Georgia. And I mean, come on, that's just asking for a lot. They do have Missouri, South Carolina, and they end the year with Vandy, which is, But then they would have to play likely Georgia or Alabama in the championship game, and I just don't think they beat top three teams three times, you know. And
100%. Bro.
Texas, Texas, I mean, they have Iowa State this week, which they should win. Then they play Oklahoma State, Kansas State, TCU, Kansas, and Baylor. The Big 12 is the most competitive conference in college football. However, I think Texas, with their quarterback, might be the most dangerous team in the country. I don't think anybody wants to see them. Not Georgia, not Alabama, not Ohio State. And so I think Texas runs the table here. That is most likely. And if they do, they have a good chance at being Big 12 champions with two losses by a combined 4 points, two losses. So,
All right. All right. The
well,
next one we got UCLA or USC as a college football playoff team, or Penn State wins the Big Ten. What's most likely, Spence?
I'm gonna go with USC wins the is a college
Shocker.
football playoff team. And I'm
Shocker.
gonna tell you why. Not
Tell me.
only did I have this pick at the beginning of the year, if USC goes undefeated in the Pac-12, which I have them going, now it's gonna be tough. Utah this week, as we talked about, is a very legit threat. It's gonna be tough to go into Salt Lake City. But then they also play in Pasadena, which is, just across the street, basically. They play the UCLA Bruins, which is another big time game. And at the end of the year, they play Notre Dame at home, but they always play them tough.
Yep. Yep.
However, I do think, especially with that quarterback, coach, wide receiver, and they might have the best running back in the Pac-12. That's debatable. But they definitely have the best quarterback, coach, and wide receiver. I still think they are more likely to go to the college football playoffs by staying undefeated all year. I think they beat Utah, they beat UCLA, and they see UCLA in the Pac-12 championship in Vegas. And I think they win that game too. And you have to put them in there as the 4th seed, but you still have to have them in.
Yeah. Spence, I'm agreeing with you. I think we're agreeing this whole fucking show because I got USC. I think USC is the most likely team. Um, I
Yeah,
think I think that Utah's gonna win this game against USC, but then I think USC wins out, which will get them a berth in the college football playoff. Um, I think UCLA is gonna lose to Oregon this
Really?
week.
No,
Yeah,
it's next week.
next week is it next week? I think they're gonna lose.
UCLA has a bye though to prepare for Oregon.
I don't care. Playing at Eugene is so tough, bro. It is one of the toughest places to play up there. I think UCLA loses, so I don't have them, and I have them losing to USC as well. For Penn State winning the Big Ten, I think they lose to Michigan and they lose to Ohio State, two of
Yeah,
the best teams in
yeah.
the country. Like we said, with
But yeah,
it's like Tennessee playing Bama, Georgia. You got to
yeah,
play Penn State. Got to play at
yeah,
Michigan
yeah.
and Ohio State. So yeah, I think we both got USC. Let's ride with USC. Let's ride with Caleb Williams, my brother.
Yo,
I
be
tell
cheering him on, Caleb
I
Williams.
tell I tell you how he acts in person when I meet him.
I will say this though. I think CJ Stroud is probably your Heisman candidate right now. But I think because Bryce Young has been hurt, Caleb is right behind him in terms of who can win the Heisman this year.
Right.
So
I say that's about accurate.
yes, but Ohio State's gonna win the Big 12. I'm sorry, Cole. I don't think you guys are. I don't think you guys are
Whatever.
gonna beat them.
You, LeBron James, who else thinks that Ohio State's gonna win? Fuck them. Fuck them.
LeBron, old goat, your father goat.
I have one dad. His name is Dan Malsoff.
Dan from Michigan.
All right, here we go. Next segment on our last segment, second to last segment. Let's do a pick 'em. NFL pick 'ems. I'll list the teams and we will say who will win straight up. All right. Starting off with this Thursday night game, since it is 0-0, it is basically a pick 'em. Who you got? Commanders or Bears?
Um, Out of the Bears, I think the Bears are gonna pull this off. It's gonna be a 9-6 game. We're almost at halftime. Holy fuck, no one scored, not even a field goal, and they've been in the red zone. Jeez. But yeah, I have the Bears still. They've gotten inside the 10, so hopefully that can turn into at least 3 points sometime.
I got the Commanders. I think they're gonna score this possession.
Really?
Mark my words. This is the possession where it started at like 6 minutes in the
Can we
quarter.
just talk about Carson Wentz? What happened? He had a 1-year fluke, tore his ACL. They won the Super Bowl with their backup quarterback, won Super Bowl MVP.
Like you said, it's a 1-year fluke. It wasn't him. That's not him.
That just has to be tough.
The player he is the player you saw the past 2 years. That's
Carson Wentz. That just has to be tough going from considered like almost like the best quarterback in the NFL to commanding a 1-4 team.
Well, Spence, he is getting paid a lot of money, so I don't think he gives a fuck. All right, let's get through these picks, bro. Come on.
All right.
We don't need to give explanations. Vikings, Dolphins. No Tua.
Vikings, no Tua. Plain and simple.
Vikings. Niners, Falcons. We got the Niners. I'm gonna go over that.
Yep.
Pats at the Browns. Kaylee or whatever his name is, Zappy.
Browns.
I got Browns.
Browns winning.
Jets, Packers at the Pack.
Pack.
Yeah. That's a scary game though.
Yeah.
Jags at the Colts.
I think the Colts. I know.
I got the Colts.
I got the Colts just because I think Trevor's too inconsistent.
Are we gonna disagree on anything except the fucking Commanders game, which is like the worst fucking? Okay, yeah. Bengals Saints.
I got the Bengals.
Okay, I got the Bengals too. Ravens Giants. We got the Ravens. I hope the Giants win, but I got the Ravens. I just want to see the Giants 5-1. That'd be cool.
Yeah, them, the Cowboys, and the Eagles all tied at 5-1.
The NFC least is now the fucking
NFC beast.
The beast. There you go. Okay. Bucks Steelers.
I got the Bucks, sadly.
Big fan. All right. Panthers Rams. We got the Rams,
Yeah, the Rams. Panthers got their head coach fired.
Cards, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
We got Seahawks at home. Bills, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs at home. Boys, Eagles.
Boys.
Boys. Boys.
Goodbyes.
Harrison, we got the boys.
Yep.
Broncos, Chargers.
I got the Chargers, even with their injuries, because Russ might be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Stop it. I got
Okay.
he's better.
He's in the top five worst. He's in the top five worst.
Baker
Cole.
Mayfield.
Cole. He's in the top five worst. He's there.
I think
he's that bad.
he's not worse than these two quarterbacks playing right now, I'll tell you that. And he's not worse than Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's bad. Baker's bad. Okay, that's four. He still can be top five.
I'll give you one more. You think Mariota's better than him?
I actually think right now, yeah. I actually think right now, yeah.
Do you think your Steelers, what's his name, is better than him?
Bro, I think you're splitting hairs. But I think our quarterback's worse. Still.
Mac Jones?
Yeah, I'd probably take Mac right now. Mac Jones is
All
bad.
right. How much time we got left, my brother?
4:30.
All right, let's end this and we'll do the the shit.
All right.
All right.
Let's
All right,
do
we'll
this.
be back. We'll be back shortly. Peace. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Three Coast Pod. So this week, this week at Tier Talk, we'll kind of do like two things. Since our group chat, we got a good response from them.
A good response.
It sparked up an argument in our group chat, so we're gonna do a Tier Talk related to our group chat again, just so we can spark up another conversation, and then we'll do the Tier Talk for everyone else since no one really knows. Some people do know the people in our group chat, but some don't. So we'll kind of do two Tier Talks in this one. So you can skip if you don't know the people in our group chat. But first, we're gonna do the most likely to get married first. For the guys in our group chat. So for the people who don't know, it's our high school group chat. We have about, how much do we have? We have about
17.
17, but
we got a whole basketball team. And then some.
More than a basketball team. We got the G League team too. So the people who we're gonna mention in this is Harrison. Harrison, I don't know, should we say the last name? Do you think they care? Harrison Lickman, Hunter Osoda, Cortez Feria, Nick Buto, Alama Uluave, Destin Watanabe, Carl Chang,
San Diego State starting center,
Jonah Lai, Chris Amamiya, Noni Shizawa, Cole Ars, Spencer Lopez. Or we're not going to add. We'll add us, Spencer Lopez and Kanaya Kana, and myself. So those are the people. I think that's like 15 guys. All right. Let's do this, bro. Let's do this. Organized. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look at the list, and I'll look at the list right now. I guess I can go first, brother. Or I can do we'll do tier three. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we'll do 3 tier. I guess is this a tier list?
Yeah, I guess.
So this is the tier list. So we'll do tier 1 is most likely to get married first. So that's within. Should we do an age number?
Yeah, we'll say 25 to 30 range, or is that too big? Or is that too big of an age range?
We'll go 23, which is our 22, 23, which is our ages now. So we'll go 22 to 27.
Oh.
28 to 30. Or 28 to 32, and then 32 and above. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, 22 to 27 is the most likely. 28 to 32 is the what's like the second tier, and then the third tier is 32 and beyond. And we kind of have to give explanations for each, just short, brief explanations of to why we think that.
100%. So
So
is tier three the most likely, and then tier one's the least
no, tier three is the least likely
to get married.
first. So that's 32 and above. That's
Okay.
tier three,
Okay.
and that's what we'll do right now.
Okay.
So I think the least likely to get married. I'm looking at my list right now. Least likely to get married first. So 32 and above.
Yeah.
32 and above. I'm gonna put fuck. I'm gonna put cheese. I'm gonna put cheese in the 32 and above. And my reasoning is just because I don't know what he's like with a girl. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And so until I see that, until I picture it,
I
I'm gonna have,
and
and I
I'm
don't
gonna
want to.
be
Let's
honest.
not give like too much of their business out because that's like dirties. But I'm gonna say Cheese is tier three. Let me get through my tier three. Jonah tier three for the same reason as Cheese. Carl for the same reason. Um, I'm gonna say Nick because Nick. I think his school and his job is gonna get in the way at first, so I think he'll have a family um, more so down the line for him. And I will say that's my tier three. So I have four. I have Chris, Jonah, Carl,
Four.
and Nick
Chris, Jonah,
for
Carl,
my
Nick.
tier three.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your
I'm
tier
gonna
three, bro?
I'm gonna agree with Carl, Jonah, Chris.
Okay.
Um, and you know what? I do like your take on Nick, and I'm gonna throw another guy in here for the same reason. Harrison.
But the thing with Harrison, he's almost done with school. So that's why and he always like
He does.
Harrison
Yes.
always has girls. So I don't know, bro. I don't know
I
what his life like.
I still I mean, I hear you on that, and I think to a certain extent so does Nick, but I'm I'm going with Harrison in tier three, and I don't think that's anything to be ashamed about
No, yeah, we're
for the
not
record.
like being tier three in this is not mean it just like it means like what does it mean, man? It's like I can't
You're just gonna do it
I gave my explanations. I just couldn't
like your
picture.
timing is just not as soon as everyone else's. Like everyone has their own timing when
Yeah,
it's right for them.
yeah.
And we just
I feel
think
that.
based on where people are in their lives and type of people that they are.
So I will wait. Redskins about to score. Carson Wentz. I told you. Oh, okay, let's do it. All right,
Okay.
that's our tier three. Tier two. Spence, you go. You got the tier two.
Tier two, I'm rolling with
So this is the 20
28 to
28 to
32.
32 range.
Um, Kanai Akana. I was thinking about the tier three with him, but honestly, he does have a girlfriend now. I think he's probably going to be earlier. I think he's going to be in the 28 range when he ties the knot, maybe 29. I think it'll happen for him. I see him with kids um, fairly soon. And I, I I think he's a lot more of a family man than maybe give himself credit for. He's a pretty goofy, childish guy, but I see it in his future. So I'm going with Kanai Akana.
Okay.
I'm also gonna roll with Hunter Hosoda here. I believe he is gonna tie the knot. He's a relationship guy at heart for sure. Um, he's definitely trying to have kids and probably trying to send them to college for sports. So I got Hunter there. I also have you, Cole. I have you. I think this makes sense. I think you already have a special someone in mind. Um,
I don't. I'm not sure that I do, brother.
Well, you're 28 to 32. I don't think you're gonna be past 32 in life and not married. And I, you might have kids before me, to be honest. But yes,
That is cap, and everyone knows who's watching this
know
knows
about
that
that.
is
Because
cap.
I think having kids and getting married are different ages. I think a lot of people think it's like a back-to-back type of thing, but some people are together for a while before they have kids. So I don't know, Cole. I think you'll get bit with the baby bug.
All right, all
Um,
right.
Also, who, and you know what? I forgot to mention him in tier three, so I gotta go back a little bit.
Oh
But
shit.
kind of for the same reason with Nick and Harrison, Noah Nishizawa.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in tier three. I think
You
he's
think his job? You think his job is just gonna
yeah,
like?
job. I just don't think he wants to settle down. I don't think that's a priority for him in his life. I just don't see that in the cards for him in the next 10 years. Um,
Okay.
and then strangely, um, actually, this is a guy I think that's borderline. Um, I think he's a 27, 28 type of guy. So I think he's right in between tier two and three, but that would be Watanabe.
Okay.
I'm doing Destin. I know he's got a girl. They live together, I think. He's hanging out to Cairo school, so congratulations to him. But I really think by about 27, 28, he's kind of in between the tiers. I think he'll tie the knot. And I guess to add one more person into that in between tier two and three, like 27, 28 would be myself. Um, that's where I see myself tying the knot with my girlfriend after
Oh,
graduate school.
oh
We'll
man, that's
both be
so
done with
sweet.
grad school, ideally back in Hawaii at that time, but we'll see when that comes for us. And I really think that's when we're gonna have the finances to pull it together and propose and get that all squared away.
Oh man, I
Um,
hope I'm the best man, brother. I'm hoping I'm the best man.
oh, you will be, but you might not be the only one.
For sure.
All right.
Well, is that your tier two?
Yep.
Is that all?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. My tier two, 28 to 32. I think Harrison just got low key game, bro, and I think
Really,
he doesn't have any trouble finding a girl. So I
really.
can see him getting married within what is that, 6 to 10 years?
Six to
For
10.
sure. I think Harrison, yeah. I can see Harrison getting married for sure. He doesn't have a problem with the ladies. Um
Okay.
I think Hunt. Now I think Hunt is tier two. Um I think this because I have this like theory in mind for Hunt.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get back with the misses. The old
Really?
misses. I think he's gonna get back with the old misses. They're gonna rekindle things. And I've told him
Really?
this. I told him this. I know what's gonna happen, and he's gonna
So,
rekindle with the
so
misses.
you think he's found his person
I already
already?
think he found his person for sure. I
And
think he's just fucking around right now. I think he knows
I
what
I
he.
do too. I don't think that's a bad take. I see it. They're gonna
Let me
send those
go.
kids.
My
Yeah.
shit. I got Tez right here too. Um, I think I think Cortez is more on the earlier side of the tier two, more of the 28, 29 too. I
Yeah.
think he's just like a family man already. Like he's what you want in a fucking husband, no homo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So
he's not gonna fuck around. He's like grounded. He's like
he's a
he
Catholic man.
He's
He's
well,
doing
he's
his best.
raised well. Shout out to Auntie May. Like he's a very well raised
So
man,
you think
young
he's a
man.
tier two guy?
He's a tier two. I think Tez is tier two. Um, I think Destin is also a tier two. He already found his misses for the long term. I think they're a very good couple.
Yeah.
Um, they work. They already live together, I believe. So
I think
I think that Destin, he again he's going to school, but I think right after school and when he gets his um job down, I think he gets married because I think he'll have like that 5 6 years before he proposes. So I think that's the right timing for him. And he's a conventional man. He definitely wants to be married before he has kids and all that bullshit. Um I think next one is Parker. So I have most of our friends in tier two. I have Parker.
okay.
Now I have Parker because again, he's gonna be well off in his
Oh,
career. So
yes.
I think at that time, around the age of 30, I think he'll settle down with a girl because I think he'll be very well off with his career. And um it's definitely not gonna happen soon, but in like 5 years, he'll be wanting to settle down with a girl. I don't think he's there
Okay.
right now, in my opinion. Um I have Noah Nishizawa. Like Harrison, I don't think he has any trouble with females. I think he's like had like girls in the past, like plenty of girlfriends and stuff we just didn't know about for real because
Ooh.
he's kind of on the down low. But I again I think he's going to be well off in his career already. He's going to be ready to settle down. He's kind of like a similar to Parker thing. Like I don't think he might have a girl right now. I don't even know Spence. I think he
Uh-huh.
does, but like he's so hush
Yeah.
hush with that
Really.
I don't know, but I think Noah will be in the tier two, and then I have myself the 28 to 32. Hopefully, I can find a girl. Hopefully, I can marry a girl at that age. I definitely want to. The youngest are within that time frame because I want to be like a young kind of dad, hip dad.
Really?
You know
You
what I'm
do want to
saying?
be a young dad, Cole.
So hopefully, I can find my missus and I
I
can get
think you
it off
found
right
her.
there. I
I
don't know
think you
about.
found.
All
No.
right, all
Tier
right.
one.
Tier one, my brother.
All right. Um, tier one's basically everybody left. I think
Dude,
the
I think we have the same ones, right?
almost. I put some
Oh
guys.
wait, I didn't put Kanai. Fuck. I think Kanai's in that tier two. I think he's tier two. Kanai.
Why
I
is that?
think he because I think he's very happy in the relationship he is now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think Kanai is a tier two, not a tier one. But I think he found his misses already, which is I'm happy for him. So okay, let's move on to tier one.
Um. Okay. Who I forgot to put that I think is in tier two too.
Who's
Just
that?
kind of Cody Picaro.
Okay.
Find a girl, have a good career, settle down. I could see him 28, 29. Definitely a Japanese girl, but yeah. Okay. Um,
All right.
tier one. So I think the most obvious one right here is Cole Arsenal. Dude is gonna, bro. He's like a 3 to 4 years max. He's getting married. He's having kids. I think he's gonna have kids first. I think he'll be a dad at 26. He's gonna pop him out. I really do, Cole. I think he'll be in Utah for a good amount of time. He can get some farmland out there and just do his thing. Meet a nice white girl, or maybe,
I think he found his
or
misses already.
maybe, maybe you know
I
who
think
I'm
it's
saying.
the old
Yeah,
misses. We
yeah,
know.
yeah. You know who I'm
Cole, you
thinking
watching this? I
about,
know. We know, Cole.
or
I
maybe the
think it's
old
the old.
miss. Hey, hey. But yeah, you're probably right. It's the old, and to be honest, you know, having been friends with him throughout their whole relationship, I mean, I I think it's them, and I do hope it's them in the end. I hope they work through what
Too.
they gotta do and
Me too.
figure it out. But yep, I'm telling you, Cole, 26,
All
father.
right. All right.
Um, who else is next in there?
I think it's just
So
Cole and Alma.
yeah, or no, I didn't say Parker Van Dyke yet. I
Oh,
think I think I agree with you, but I think it's coming sooner than you think. I got
okay.
him in like 3 years. He's a Catholic man. He's gonna be rolling in some dough. I really think he definitely we've had certain conversations and he's definitely talked to me about it more. I think it's something that's more important to him. He's a very family oriented type of guy. I think he wants the wife and kids. He wants to send his kids to private school back at home, and I think it's a higher priority for him compared to other guys for sure. So
Same for Cole. I think Parker. Adding my tier two. I hope he gets back with his old missus. I like them together.
yeah, I kind of do too, and part of me thinks it could happen, but you know,
I hope so. I hope so. I like them together.
yeah, I
And then
do.
you have Alma, right?
So I got Alama, also religious. Alama is LES. And I really do see him. I don't know if it's gonna be with the misses. We'll see. The old misses. I'm not sure. But I see it for him soon too. Uh 3, 4 years probably, be honest.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
can see him popping the question. Uh
Yeah.
and to think his older brother's at that age already, like damn, really like that, bro. But yeah, Alama's in that tier one. Um Who else am I missing? I believe Cortez I'm also missing. Same thing with Parker, Catholic boy, family man. He definitely wants to have some good athletes. Cortez also wants to live in Homestead and send his kids to Kamehameha, and he's not one drop of Hawaiian. So, we already know where that's headed. And I think he kind of has someone in mind. So, yeah, I really think Cortez. Give him 3, 4 years. I'm serious. I'm serious. That man's
All right.
22. He's
Is that
got
all? Is that all?
um yep.
I have Cole, Alma, just like
Wait,
everything you
did I
said.
say Hunter? I think I'm putting Hunter in tier one. I think it's gonna happen for him soon too, and I think he's found his girl. He is just screwing around.
All right. I have Cole and Alma tier one. Alma with the old misses. I think he
Really?
having fun now, but he just because it's like I don't know. I just think Alma gonna be tier one. And then I have you. That's my last one in tier one. I think that because you lived with your girl for like 2 years now, so it's like it's bound to happen soon. Whether you say it or not, I think it's gonna be true, and I think you're gonna actually be the first to get married, my brother. And I can't
Really?
wait for the wedding and the bachelor party. So make it
Really?
soon, so we can go to Vegas and I can throw that bachelor party for you.
Fellas. Brother, it's a few years away, let me tell you. It's
Well,
a few
that's
years away.
before 27, I think. So
Really. I think the proposal happens before 27 for sure, but
I think it happens with damn near 1 2 years, my boy.
bro, chill out with all that. I
All
ain't
right,
not ready.
all right. That's
We're
our tiers for the boys.
we're
We
one
hope that
more.
I know, but this is a disclaimer. That was just our opinions. Um, we hope we didn't give out too much information, and we hope none of the boys are mad. I hope none of your boys are mad for us giving your business out. But that's that. Let's do the tier list or this week's tier list for everyone else is going to be the best months of the year. So not as juicy at all. Let's just get this off quick because I think we're going out for a long time already. Um, I'll just list all my tiers, okay? I'll go 3 to 1 and then you can do it.
Okay.
Third is gonna have to be October this month, just because it's my birthday month and there's
Ooh,
Halloween in this month,
October.
and it's that fall weather, so it's getting kind of chilly wherever you might be. Not necessarily in Hawaii, but everywhere where you get the 4 seasons. That fall weather is that best because it's that hoodie weather, not too cold, not too hot.
You like the hoodie weather,
I
huh?
love that. The leaves
Oh,
fall. I love that shit. And it's my birthday and Halloween. So I have tier three. I got October, elite month. Um, then I got July as my tier two.
mm,
That is in the midst of summer. Um, when you're in school, you have shit to do. That's when you travel for football, you travel for basketball. You're hanging out with your friends. You're going to your friend's house at night. No care in the world. Um, you get to be with your family at home. I think July is an elite a month because that's in like the midst of summer. That's the beach time. It's the beach vibes.
yeah.
I love July. My tier one, and there's only 1 month out of the year that I love the most, and it's gonna be fucking December, bro. The
Yeah, it's a
vibes
vibe.
are so
Vibe.
fucking high in December,
Yeah,
bro.
December's a
The
vibe.
vibes are immaculate in December. That's Christmas time. That's the holidays. That's when you get to be around your family the most. When you're at
Friend.
home, you get to see all your friends. They come back from schools, they come back from work, everything like that. The vibes are just so high in December, man. December
Yep.
got my heart. I love Christmas is my favorite season or my favorite holiday. Um and it's right around the corner from New Year's. So I got fucking December tier
Got it.
one.
Okay.
Let me hear
Okay.
it, my boy.
I vibe with that. June is my third. I'm a June baby. I'm a Gemini. I love it in the summertime. June to me is fun. It's grad party season. School's out. I like the heat. I like going to the beach. You just cruising with all the boys. It's a great time.
Yep.
And it's usually NBA finals time too. So I like to see
You don't
Golden
even
State
watch
win. Like to see
basketball.
Golden State win. Love to see it. June is a great time of year though. It's not too hot yet. It's a grind. You just go and lift and drinking beers with the boys on the weekends. It's a whole vibe. Um, Second for me is gonna be December. I agree with you. I think Thanksgiving through like probably I honestly think Thanksgiving through February is a vibe just because football's good. Till like Super Bowl time. Back at home, we used to have the carnival. You remember that? But it's I think now that I'm older, it's just good to come home during the holidays, and I think it's like one of the only times in the whole year where pretty much everyone's back at home and people aren't at work. Like we don't got summer jobs. Like it's a whole vibe. You see your family, you see friends you haven't seen in a while, and we just cruise and one of the things I appreciate about the cold is you do get to dress up a little bit more when you're going out. Um, there's always sports on, and so yeah, I do like Christmas time. I'm a fan. Third for me, and this might sound weird to you, but Cole, I have the best association with this time of year. I love it. And that's May. I think April, May, June, like that late spring,
What? It's
summer.
one fucking month. Which one is it?
May. It's May.
Okay.
I definitely think it's May. It's the month before my birthday because I'm June 4, so I'm at the start of that. It's the best time of year, I think, to go to the beach back home. It's flat out at Waimea Bay. The sunset's late, nice weather. You can still send yokes. You can still go east side, San or I don't go to Sandy's, but you can go Mox, Nalo. You like it's a whole vibe. It's usually grad season, graduating, school year's ending, summertime.
But you so
It's a time,
May and June is basically the same damn
yeah.
thing.
It's a time of commencement. Okay, and then if you want me to pick a different time of year,
No, you picked yours. You
but
don't have you
but
have no go backs.
but yeah, I think it's that April, May, June, and then I like that like December, January kind of vibe.
You're just giving all the fucking months out.
I
I'm gonna say
I
I'm
do.
gonna say
I
I said
do.
October. My tier three. I didn't mention this in my tier three, which is October. You have football, you have basketball, and you have baseball. That's why October is part of my favorite. You have all three sports going, and it's so entertaining. So that's why
Yep,
also October.
Yep, that's true. Fall.
But yeah, all right, bro.
Halloween, I'm not a fan of, but yeah, you know,
For sure.
lots of
For
other
sure.
holidays.
That was a good podcast, bro. We're missing the other Cole,
Oh yeah,
but we'll be back
110.
next time with him for sure. And we're gonna talk some NBA next time because the season's starting next week, Tuesday. So we'll
Starts
talk
on
some
Tuesday.
NBA. But yeah,
Draymond Green is playing
for sure, for
season
sure.
opener.
But yeah, all right,
I'm
bro.
excited, dude. I'm excited.
Sure. Yes, sir. But
Well,
yeah, that's the two Coles. We hope you guys like the podcast. We're out. Peace.
peace, dude.